we're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea Jessica, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to do your makeup after you've cried for a really long time. Basically what seems like a week straight. Probably not a week straight, but it definitely feels like it. I feel like there are a lot of people out there who cried their eyes out for whatever reason, and I just want to let you know that, and I want to tell myself that it's going to be okay, and whatever you're going through, whatever you're crying about, you will make it through. And I don't know, I just thought that this might help someone. I hope this helps someone. But anyways, so to get started, I like to clean my glasses because, I mean, obviously there's like so many smudges from crying. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. After that, I'm just gonna, basically, I like to wash my face, but for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna take like a wet cotton pad, and I usually use cool water, and I'm gonna take the Thayer's facial toner, and I'm just gonna basically put this right over my eye and pretty much over my face. And this is just gonna give like a cooling effect so that your skin feels more refreshed, and it's just like rejuvenated at least a little bit, and it actually feels really nice. And you know, you can just do this by washing your face with like cool water, or even like using ice. Just put it in like a paper towel. But yeah, so I have another one, and I'm just gonna do the other side of my face, and it feels really nice and cool. It actually feels really nice. I just really wanted to do this video, like I said, because so I just spoke with one of my really good friends, and it was nice. It was a good talk, but I cried again. So I'm gonna do it all over again. I'm just gonna take the cotton pad and then just wipe my face with it. Yeah, you can probably still tell that I'm crying, but this honestly does feel really good. Feels like I'm just wiping all the worries away, and I don't know, it just makes me feel like refreshed and clean. So alright, so I like to fan myself a little bit because that like gets like the cool air. You know, when your like skin is moist, you tend to feel like the cool air really rush through when you're blowing air to yourself. But after that, I just like to take some moisturizer, and here I'm using the CeraVe one, and I just have a little scooper, and I just like to use that much. And this has been one of my like staples, to be honest, for a moisturizer, because it's not too greasy, it's not too heavy, but it definitely moisturizes my skin. And I mean, like, for me, after crying so much, my skin gets really dry, especially like, you know, where all the tears are hitting and like all that snot just going down my face. It just really dries out my skin, especially my eyelids. So moisturizer is definitely a must, and it feels really, really nice after like washing your face, or just, you know, rinsing your face with water. I use an eye cream lately, and I've been using it like at least twice a day, and it's the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. And this also feels really nice on the skin because, like I mentioned before, that I do get especially dry eyelids, especially after crying. I like to take just like that much, like spread it all over my eyelid, mainly on my eyelid, and then under my eye. And this is, I mean, I've been using this for a while, but if it's like your first time using it, it's probably not gonna like make like depuff your eye like all the way or immediately. I know it does help over time, but this is just something that I like to do, especially because my eyelids get so dry. So I like to take my ring finger because it's the weakest finger, so you want to be really, really gentle around this area. And then the next thing I take is the Aquaphor Healing Ointment. And this is just for me because, like I said, my skin's really dry, so I have to like put some around my mouth area and my lips to really moisturize that spot, because I don't know, like it gets insanely dry, like scaly, so I have to really moisturize that spot right here. And then I'll just like put the leftover on my lips. Well, the next thing I'm gonna do is my brows, and that just takes forever for me to do on camera, so I'm just gonna do it off camera and then I'll be back. So I'm just finishing up my brows. Like I said, it does take a while. To finish it off, I just put the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, and this is just to really, I like to brush my hairs up, and this will really just make sure that the brows set. Just like a side note, I feel like makeup is just, has always been like there for me, like something that I know I can do well and I can do confidently. So in turn, like that makes me feel really good about myself, and I just love like teaching other people like techniques, or just you know, teaching what I know from like my experience or what I've learned from other people. So I don't know, that's just like a side note and kind of why I wanted to do this video. So the next thing that I'm going to do is foundation. So for foundation, I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and it's been one of my favorites. And just another side note, something that's actually like good news that actually really made me happy was that I was reposted on Anastasia Beverly Hills' page on Instagram, and I'm just, I don't know, like I honestly could not believe it, and it, like my cheeks hurting from smiling so much, but here it is, and it says right there Anastasia Beverly Hills, and there's my face. Yeah, I just, I can't believe it. Like, that's amazing to me, and I just, my cheeks hurt from smiling. But yeah, it was just something really good that happened today, despite the other bad things that happened after that. But I look back at it and it makes me smile every time. So I'm gonna be using the foundation, and I just use one pump, and depending, probably for this I'll probably use another pump just to cover up like the redness that you know that I see on my face, and like the dark circles right under my eyes. So I just like to dot the foundation to make sure that I spread it evenly, and then after blending it out, then I'll figure out like if I need more in a certain area. And I'm gonna use the A30 Kabuki brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna just buff that in and just take this time to, you know, focus on blending in your foundation and kind of just forget about, or try to, I know it might be hard, but try to just forget about, you know, all the things that make you stressed out or make you feel sad, mad, whatever it is, and, you know, just focus on this like motion and just the application of the foundation, you know, to get your mind off of whatever is making you feel those negative thoughts, negative emotions. So I just like to blend down the neck, and like for this in particular, I'll probably just, you know, keep doing the blending motion and just really focus on it, so that way I don't focus on the negative things. And what I love about this foundation is that it's a luminous foundation, so it really gives a nice glow. So it kind of brings your skin back to life, which is especially nice because I don't know about you, but after crying, for me, like my skin just, it's red, it feels so dull and just like tired, like my skin physically feels exhausted. So I feel like this foundation is actually really nice to kind of hide that for, like, you know, temporarily. Just put like half a pump more, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more under my eye and kind of double it as a concealer. I haven't been wearing concealer lately. Really concentrate that right on the under eye. And you can, I feel like you can definitely tell a difference from here to here. It may still look a little puffy, but it's not as like puffy as, you know, in the start. And I just like stopped crying, like literally probably like 10 minutes ago. Just blend that right over the eye to cover any redness, and then make sure you just blend down the neck so that it's even. You know, it's kind of like makes it less obvious that you're putting on makeup because you've cried. I absolutely love the finish of this foundation, and I just love how it blends out. So after that, we are going to take the new translucent powder, and this is from ABH. And I do a very light amount because I like to keep that dewy finish, but I just like to tap my brush in and kind of coat it, and then tap the excess, and then I just lightly dust it all over my face. And then I like to go a little bit extra under the eye because that's where I crease the most. And I did put a little extra foundation there, so I really want to make sure to set at least that area very well. I've never used banana powder, but I heard it's good for brightening, so I'm actually going to use the banana powder version of ABH's powder. Test that theory out. So I got some of the banana powder, and I'm just gonna coat my brush, and I'm gonna focus that on the under eye since that's where I want the brightening effect. And I think it kind of helped. Yeah, I think that actually kind of helped. It's actually really cool. It's actually my first time using the banana powder, and I like it. After that, I'm just gonna put on some mascara, and this step I think it's really important for this type of like situation because it just really, you know, opens up your eyes and, you know, makes you look more put together. And I feel like whenever you wear like mascara or curl your lashes, it just hides, it helps hide that look that you've been crying. So I just like to really curl my lashes pretty well, and you can wear falsies if you want. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet, so I think I'm just gonna stick with mascara. And here I'm using the Maybelline Mega Plush mascara, and I don't think I'm gonna wear falsies because I just thought about it, and I kind of don't want to bring too much attention to the eyes because then people might see that you have been crying. So I'm just gonna put a light layer of mascara, or at least, you know, mainly put on mascara and substitute for lashes so that it's not too dramatic. I like to use this one because it's more like natural. It doesn't really like clump up your lashes or anything like that. It just kind of gives a really nice fluffy effect to the lashes, and it darkens your lashes pretty well. So I think this just really perks up the eyes, and it really helps, you know, make you look more awake. But yeah, so I would probably put like maybe 2 coats at the most, just so it doesn't get super crazy, but you know, you still notice your lashes. I actually like how the lashes turned out. I'm gonna do blush next, and here I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette, and the reason why I'm using this palette is because it has a really nice peach shade, and that's what I've been into lately. So do whatever color makes you happy or makes you feel more like yourself. Personally, I like peach, so I'm just gonna smile a little bit and dust that right over the apples of my cheeks. And again, the whole point is kind of bring your skin back to life and just make it look rejuvenated. I also like to put some on my nose, and that's just my preference. It's like my style or whatever. I like to put it on my nose and on my cheeks, and then if I put too much, I'll probably just take my powder brush and kind of blend it out. But you know, you do you, whatever you want. If you want to go heavy, if you want to go light, that's totally up to you. I don't really like to do contouring, especially when I'm just trying to do like a refreshing makeup look, so I'm gonna skip that and I'm gonna go to highlighter. So here I'm taking one of my favorite highlighters right now, and it's the loose highlighter from ABH, and this is in the shade Vegas. And I really like the shade because it's gold, but it's like a light yellow champagne gold, so it's really nice for like skin tone like mine. Tap just a little bit. I'm not even gonna use all that, but I like to take the, what is this, the A23 brush. Before I do that, I always forget, I want to use the Dewy setting spray, and that's gonna really help perk up the skin and really make it look nice and dewy, more dewy and refreshed. And then taking the highlighter, and this is gonna really make the highlighter really stand out, and you can really see how beautiful this highlighter really goes well with my skin tone. It's actually really pretty. And I don't know, like this part always makes me like happy. Highlighting is just like, I feel like it's one of the steps that really pulls a look together in my opinion. So it's just so pretty. So I like to go in circular motions to really diffuse that highlighter because I don't want like a strip. I really want to diffuse it and make it look like my whole face is kind of radiating, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I also like to put a little bit on my nose just to make it stand out a little bit, and then on my cupid's bow as well. Putting highlighter, it's just like kind of like a cherry on top, so it really just honestly really brings the skin back to life. As you can see, this is a really good highlighter. You guys should totally check it out if you guys don't have like this type of color. I think it goes really well with like, you know, light skin tone like mine. Sorry, I just went downstairs and I went back up. But anyways, after that, I like to take more of the Dewy set, and basically this is just like the topper. So I'm just gonna spray, and you can really see how just nice and refreshed it made my skin look. And you can, you know, obviously like retouch whenever you want. But then the last thing is lips, and you can choose whatever color you want, whatever color makes you feel good. It could be a bright bold color, it could be a really nice nude color, pink color, whatever makes you happy. I have a lipstick that I've been using all the time, and I'm gonna go get it. The lipstick is from MAC Cosmetics, and it's their Powder Kiss lipstick, and this is in the shade Sultry Move, and you guys have probably seen this in my videos, but I really like this one. It's just, it really suits my skin tone, and I don't know, I feel like it's a really nice pinky nude, almost like with a hint of brown shade for me. So what I like to do is I just swipe it on just like that, and then I press my lips together, and then I use my finger and I just blend out the lipstick. And that's gonna give like a really nice stained lips look and make it look more natural, if that's the look that you want to go for. Like I said, if you want to do bold lips, then go for it, but this is just how I wear lipstick lately, and I have been loving it. So as you can see, it really, for me, I think it really complements my natural lip color. Like it kind of just enhances it, and but at the same time it's not too strong or it's not too much, and I think it goes really well with just like a really nice simple look like this. So after that, I'm just gonna take my hair down because I didn't want to like get makeup on it or anything, but yeah, just like to take my hair down, and that pretty much completes the look. I'm gonna wear my glasses so I can see you guys. But yeah, that completes the look, and I honestly, right now at least, I feel better, and I don't know, like I feel like it doesn't really look like I have been crying, so like, job well done, right? Makeup tutorial did what it was supposed to do. So yeah, I really hope that this helped some of you guys, and I just want to let you know that whoever's watching this, and you know, if you are going through anything, just know that it'll be okay, and I'm telling you that, and I'm also telling myself that, and I think that's really important, you know, to tell yourself things, you know, because I think that also really helps with how to deal with certain things. And you know, always feel free to talk to someone that you really trust. But my point is that I hope that this helps someone, and I just want to let you guys know that you are not alone, and whatever you're going through, whatever you're upset about, mad about, frustrated about, hopeless about, whatever it is, whatever is making you feel those negative thoughts, it's gonna be okay. And there is always, it's gonna be so cliche, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, and there's hope, and you know, there's always love and happiness around you. And I know that it may seem impossible to see right now because you're just so upset, you're so frustrated, hopeless, and it seems like nothing is going your way, or nothing is going according to plan, or to someone else's plan. Whatever it is, be strong, stay strong. And I know I have to take that into consideration. I have to listen to my own words. So we're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. I hope this helped you, and I think it helped me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me throughout this video. Kind of like a random spontaneous one, but I'm really glad I did it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!